Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Bite Size Reactions, where today we're watching episode 4 of Hawkeye. Now, last episode, we saw our favorite archers escape the tracksuit mafia in a fantastic car chase with a really cool Pym arrow that totally surprised me before they finally agreed on working together to both deal with the Ronin issue and deal with whatever is going on with Kate and Jacques and her mom and all that nonsense. Which is probably all just one thing in the end, but leads back to one thing in the end, but whatever. The cliffhanger ending was that Jacques, or Jack, had the Ronin sword to Clint's throat as they were found in Kate's mom's house. Will that lead to a fight? No, I don't think so. We're in episode 4. We're already past the halfway point. There's only 3 episodes left, which is crazy. So I'm expecting some things to get crazy. And I think there's like a 50-50 chance on whether Yelena and or Wilson Fisk will show up in this episode. But that's enough talking for me. Let's just get into it.
Where you are.
There's no recognition, so that throws away those theories.
What the hell is going on?
You were supposed to be gone.
Avenger in my dining room.
And she recognizes him immediately.
Oh my God, you're Archer.
The arrows are back. I told you there wouldn't be a fight.
Hawkeye and I are working on a case, and we needed to use the bathroom.
Really?
He's my partner.
Yeah, I figured this would happen. I saw a random trailer on YouTube, and I did not know this scene existed until then. Then I'm like, all right, cool. This is exactly what's gonna happen.
Used my laptop to sign. Any thoughts, Kate?
Still, Kate, you failed so badly. You thought she was gone, and they're both still here.
I'm generally just pretty chill, you know.
Clint, could you act like an adult and just take the reins, please?
For saving the world.
My God, he seems more and more fake every single time, and if he's not, he's just dumb. Also, I am very... While this is a funny conversation and all that, the katana in the middle of the dining table is very unsettling.
But you are working together.
Yes.
You have to trust everyone at this table to do what's right.
He's like, that's my sword. Why do you have it?
It's great bumping into you guys.
Okay. Natasha Romanoff was pretty damn good at it, wasn't
Hey, shut up. Do not bring that up.
Being good isn't always enough to keep you alive.
You have no right to bring that name up. I know you're a worried parent here, but you have no right to just bring that up.
Do you have kids?
I don't know why Clint is being so silent in this. He could offer a little bit more.
I can't do that. But what I can do is ensure that your daughter stays safe. Okay?
Ah, but she said forget the case, not protect my daughter or get her off of this thing. He wants him off of it too. Ha! He got his sword back. Again, that thing is only collapsible so people can steal it, right? Without having to worry about carrying around a giant sword. Can you run slow and limited, please? Oh, his wife. That's cool. I'm really glad that they're helping each other on all those stupid split up theories were wrong.
Eleanor,
Who are you
call me
calling?
back, please.
That his boss, Jack Duquesne, never gives him a day off.
Jack's CEO.
Ooh,
The big guy?
so he is part of it.
Guess you're gonna need another day.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, so he knows what the watch is. What is the watch?
Why?
Okay? I love you.
Also, I love how the kids were just like, oh, she's speaking in German. Dad's up to something again.
Promise.
I am actually the same with my parents. They will switch to like Hindi to talk secretly among themselves, but it's like, I still understand it anyway. My sister doesn't, but I still do. So all their secrets are nothing, right? They usually speak in Telugu or English, but it's really funny. The idea of parents like switching off to try to have a secret conversation in plain sight.
Never had to.
Also, I love how Lucky's just sitting there. It's like all this stuff is happening, but it's like the dog's least.
Talk to you about Jack.
Really, no, not the time. You need evidence to back it up, and you have none yet.
Wow.
Oh man, now she's feeling awkward about it, considering she hasn't seen her mom this happy.
You know what they say.
That's it, period. I don't think she's seen her mom this happy.
Never know what you're gonna get.
Because even when she was young, she was fighting with her dad about money problems. Oh, Alone in the Holidays, and now she's thinking about Clint. She's gonna go back to him, isn't she? This is so weird funny. It's filmed like a cliche, like, you know, suiting up montage, but it's just really lame. It's not even ice packs. It's frozen juice or whatever it is.
I got movies.
It's the Santa Claus. I love that movie.
And Jack Duquesne is the CEO.
Oh man, just as she was about to give up because her mom was happy, real evidence comes in.
We're just gonna have to.
You even got the ugly sweaters. Come on, that's so cute.
In the kitchen.
Sent us with a plan.
Planning's not really my thing. Is you sure that's dry erase?
Planning is not really your thing. How did you operate? That was a Sharpie. How did you not plan? You were the Ronin. You gotta have some idea how to plan. You were a shield agent.
Well, there are no more trick arrows.
No.
If all trick arrows were boomerangs, then we'd have them all.
No, they'd all blow up into your face.
You'd have to dodge.
She's gonna have a boomerang arrow. Please, Marvel, somebody bring this back. Have her try a boomerang arrow and be like, man, this was a bad idea.
Well, I've done enough. Knock somebody unconscious with that, like 20 feet away.
Wait, seriously? That's awesome.
Nickel dime's too late.
Do it. I want to see it, Clint. Oh, that's awesome. Gosh, so how many slushies are in that freezer? What? I don't know if anyone can beat Clint. In Civil War, he claimed to have gotten a perfect 18 in golf, which is freakish.
Whip it tight.
To the point of how do you not have superpowers?
Better. You can do it.
Impressive, Clint. Good. No, did I say impressive, Clint? Impressive, Kate. Good job.
Never mind. Shouldn't have said it.
Say it. Explain. Come on. Tell the story. Tell the story.
No, it's fine. It's not the right.
Come on. Tell us, please. I'm with Kate. Just tell the story.
Another time I met someone.
Oh, it's how you met Natasha, right? Or I assume it's Natasha. Yeah, you're talking about Natasha. It's so sad.
And what
Man, after all that smiling, this is just such a
it was.
huge change. I'm glad to hear stories like this, especially after like Black Widow, to see these kind of two perspectives on their friendship. It's just great.
You do what I do for a living.
It's you, isn't it?
Ding, ding, ding! You figured it out. We're back here again. I remember, like, being shocked when Endgame started with this. I'm like, no. Okay, more Ronin stuff. Didn't expect that. Back to this. This was
Responders, one's a cop. See if they can get access to that NYPD facility.
aha.
Laura prefer.
Grills came back to help.
You know, I like to think of them more.
Speaking of our arrows, what about the giant one? I know they've had some experience with some weird stuff, but hey, that one! There was one doing the Shang-Chi thing, right? Where there was that one move where they knocked her on the rings. Are you walking around with your bow and arrows?
I can probably help you out. If
If?
it worth my while.
What do you need to do now? What do you want?
Yeah, sure, totally. Whatever you want.
Clint's in the backstage, isn't he?
Just want to talk. You know what my boss wants.
What? Did you just say a name? Why the pronoun game? You all know what his name is. You all know what his nickname is. Just tell me.
That's for sure. Looking for this.
Really? You think he wouldn't search your car for weapons?
Done here? Let's get it done.
Problem is, he's already tried that. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
No! What did you agree to, Kate?
Viking.
Rolex wasn't destroyed. Oh, short. What is the Rolex? Oh, short. She went in anyway, didn't she?
Kate.
Ah, gosh. Kate, you idiot! Let him take the lead. Oh, you're just walking across the street. Kate, you fool.
Like I told you,
Why?
look out.
Yeah, whatever.
I love the fact that she's doing this and just wearing her gear. That's awesome.
Sorry, what was that?
There's a red light in the background, which means an alarm was triggered.
Get out of there now.
Get out!
Why?
That light's an
We've already set off an alarm.
alarm for people that can't hear. It was
Oh, it's Maya's apartment.
All right, I'm coming. Okay.
No, Maya is definitely here.
That's not Maya, that's Yelena. Holy short! How convenient timing! He's fighting someone else! Maya, this is a nice apartment, by the way. This is so worrying because either side is a knife that can cut that thing. Oh, fork. That's what she was saying about the height thing. This is giving me Home Alone vibes. There's someone to cut the wire. Oh. Thank you, Yelena. Ouch. Less, thank you. Can someone please knock that mask off? Ah, see, it is Yelena. She took those stingers really well. Okay, everyone please chill. Careful. She already hit the grappling arrow, she's fine. Oh, Clint. You know she's just gonna come back up, right? Take the mask off. Take it off. Can we just see Yelena's face, please? Ouch. Oh, no! Oh, thank gosh. Okay, good job. Get out of here, Maya, and all that's left is Yelena. We just need to have a talk, Yelena. Use your words, please. Oh, come on. We saw her face. Do we really need to prolong this? Yeah! Oh, Yelena. She didn't kill anyone. Stop.
So I'm doing this alone.
Expected this to happen at least one point. Yeah,
Look,
kick
I
her
know
out
this
for
might
safety
be what was
reasons.
planned, but I chose.
That was episode 4, Partners, am I right? And there was no end credit scene. So I was right in the beginning. There was no big conflict. There also wasn't any secret history between Jacques Duquesne and Clint, despite their comic book characters having some history with each other. Honestly, I don't mind. I feel like throwing that in the mix would complicate matters a tad too much. But, alright, here we are. I thought that whole talk at the dinner table with, Kate's mom was really cute. I mean, how do you as a parent accept the fact that there is an Avenger in your house and your kid is apparently working with them, or so she claims. And right, even without the extra layer of her being a bad guy, or at least bad guy associated, this is just such a weird thing to try to sit and do. It was really funny how Clint, despite being the adult and could explain this very quickly, chose to sit silent and let Kate just ramble on and on. That was hilarious. Then the kind of Christmas celebration planning session they had was really cute. It did so much in just like bringing their characters closer together. And then, so much happy times, and it gut punched you right at the end with some really emotional moments, right? Here's Clint talking about, the first time he met Natasha, right? When he was told to kill her and he didn't, right? And he talked about becoming Ronin because she figured it out, right? That he isn't close to Ronin, he is Ronin himself. And this fact that, you know what? We may glow him up for being an Avenger for the past few years, but that wasn't the case. He was a SHIELD agent, right? And yes, you think, why would we ever think that Natasha is the only person he was sent to kill, right? While he may have many kills as Ronin, he killed more than a few people as a SHIELD agent too. It's hard to get into the, how many people you've killed thing in Marvel, because if you start bringing that up, then everyone's got like a rap sheet, right? Everyone's killed a ton of people. I think there was an article, right, that Pepper Potts may have killed the most amount of people. I don't know, but so killing is weird, but still, that idea that it's like Ronin wasn't him losing his mind; it was kind of regressing into some basic, agent thing was an interesting idea. That's what he was doing from his point of view, right? Going after bad guys was what he used to do and what he's doing again without his family. It also makes clear to Kate why he doesn't think that he's a role model, right? He's been saying it this whole time, and it's like she doesn't understand it, right? This should make clear to her why he doesn't consider himself in that way, at least. The whole scene with Kazi was fun. It's just one of those backseat interrogations that we've seen everywhere, right? It's such a common scene to do, but it was fun. And it also, again, shows this kind of Hawkeye knowledge, right? Kazi had no clue how much Clint really knew about the operation, right? He pulled out some facts, and he's like, what the hell? It was a fun scene. Then the LARPers. I thought maybe Grills would be back because he is some kind of adaptation of a comics character, but they brought all the LARPers back, which is also now evidently the origin of these purple costumes that we're seeing in the Hawkeye Disney Plus page, right? Those are from them, which I think is cute. Then they went on a mission for the Watch, and Clint was talking. It's like, okay, this is some backstory. This is hiding some information for someone who's close to me. I'm just sitting here, racking my brain on what character it could be. And then now I feel like an idiot. It's Laura has been super helpful, right? She's been super helpful this entire time in the background, and she knows her strategies, right? She know she's not just like the supportive, right? She knows Clint's various strategies and Nat's strategies, and it's very clear that she may have been a SHIELD agent of her own at one point in time, which makes it abundantly clear that if the Rolex belongs to anyone, it's hers. In some form or fashion, it's hers and belongs to her old life as a SHIELD agent. And if they don't take it back, that's going to cause some real trouble for the Clint family for the Barton family as a whole. I know we still haven't gotten confirmation on that, but it's going to be cool. But that brings the important part. If that's the reason, right? If it's just Laura's watch and has something to do with her, why is Kingpin after it? Something's interesting about that. And they went to go get the watch, and they broke into an apartment. It's like, whose apartment is this? Oh, it's just Maya's apartment, which is cool. And maybe it was a trap, maybe it wasn't, but it was a cool fight nonetheless. And then, of course, the real highlight of the episode, Yelena shows up. We've been waiting for her to show up ever since the Black Widow end credit scene, where Val sent her after Clint by showing her a picture of Clint in his Ronin outfit with the mask off and saying, oh yeah, he killed Natasha. Now, I laughed it off when I first saw it in the theater. I'm like, this is going to be hilarious. And I still think the conversation could be hilarious, but it's going to take a while to stop fighting and have that conversation, right? It's like, I'm after you because you killed Natasha. And it's like, no, that's not what happened, really. But how do you explain? It's like, there's one thing to say, I didn't kill her. There's another thing to be like, how do you explain her death? Right? Time travel, alternate planet, magic stone, sacrifice, a red-faced ghost tells you that you sacrificed something. It's like, how can anyone, even in a world as crazy as theirs, how would anyone think that you're telling the truth, right? But that is the truth, and somehow we need to make Yelena see it. I just don't know how. It's also super convenient that she showed up right then, but I guess if Clint's out in the open, why not? I don't have too much else to say. I am disappointed that Willie Fisk didn't show up in this episode. Oh yeah, last thing. Clint and Kate broke apart in this episode. This is their kind of protagonists fight before the end of the movie cliche. And you know, it needs to happen, right? They need to take their own time to consider the situation, but they're going to get back together next episode. You know that's going to happen, right? Clint's going to do his own thing. Kate's going to try to help in some way. They're going to meet up, work together, and then some crazy nonsense will happen in episode 6. Honestly, I can't wait for the next 2 episodes. It's crazy to think there are only 2 episodes left. This has gone by so fast. What was your favorite part of the episode? Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See you.